And I can guarantee you that everyone in this room at some point has felt the same way David does in his heart. There is no hope. And God really doesn't care. It's a painful place to be, where you feel like you're stuck, you're spiraling, and there is no hope. And in your heart, the things that you say matter, because it affects the way you live. This passage is a passage that's tough for me because I feel like at times you can really feel the absence of God in David's life. And yet we still know, even though there's no mention of God in it, that David, because we have the luxury of the Bible, we know that David is a man after God's own heart. We know that God does move in power in David's life. We know the ending. Like, we know what's going to happen with David, and I think that's the frustrating part for us. We do not know what's going to happen. And in our moments right now, the only thing that matters to us is the struggle that we feel right now. It's impossible for us to get over here and see what's happening because we're not there and we can't do it. Last week we talked about this idea that surrender means trusting God with our conclusion. We talked about how David obeyed in the present and how God's calling us to obey right now, no matter what happens in our future. This passage is a little bit more difficult because I think it shows the humanity of David and the pain that he's living in. He's hurting. He's in limbo for 16 months. The heartache that he feels, and yet we still know that he's a man after God's own heart. How do we know this? Well, sometimes when we see for David, even though he doesn't feel it, he's living it out. In these moments where he's going and he's attacking these places, he's trying to follow what God wants him to do. He's trying to take care of Israel even though he's not in Israel. He's trying to win over the lands that were promised to them even though he's in a foreign place. Even when the worst things are happening in his life, he's still trying to live for God. What's going on in your heart?